Under the Friday night lights of game day are the controlled chaos of the den and the chants of cheer. But behind the scenes, keeping the Wildcat football players healthy and safe are members of the BOHS's athletic training staff.
Preparing for football is a lot of taping to prevent injuries, making sure they're hydrated, treatment for guys that have injuries, maybe some heat pack, maybe some stretching or doing some exercise rehabilitation, getting them ready for their games.
McCall, who has served as an athletic trainer and ROP teacher for 19 years, is supported by a crew of 13 student interns.
Over the years, it just snowballed and it's gotten to this huge impacted program to where there's a lot of applicants. And right now I've got 13 interns with me, and they're doing a lot of proficiencies to become proficient in the skills of athletic training, emergency medicine, physical therapy, and whatnot. So
before home and away games, the athletic training interns evaluate an array of duties, including assessing an athlete's health, taping wrists and ankles, rehabbing previous injuries, and more.
So we handle a lot that has to do with injured athletes. So if an athlete gets injured during practice and they come in to get an evaluation, then the interns first ask them to sign in, and we ask them questions about their injury, and then we bring them over to Ken to have him evaluate them. But we do whatever we can to support Ken in that process. So we stay proactive by laying out materials for him or just giving him any information that we can about the nature of any injury.
As an athletic training intern, for football games, we typically tape ankles, thumbs, wrists, any injuries, but that would be up to Ken. And then we prepare them before games, so we would give them heat, give them exercises just to stretch, warm up if they're injured. And then afterwards, we're able to remove tape,
give any injury evals, and then ice.
The job of an athletic trainer starts well before the game begins and ends long after the lights on the field turn off.
Usually the first one here and the last one out at night. We have a lot, like I said, taping, pregame, a lot of stuff to do, treating the players prior to the game. There's a lot to set up and break down.
I feel like our dedication is kind of like overseen or not as well recognized, like especially Ken. Like he's here and he works so hard. And I feel like in a sense, like people assume that he'll do these things. Like during the summer, the coaches and the teams assume that we'll have ice water, but it's just something that we do to make sure our players stay hydrated.
The Friday night lights are not just a spotlight on Braille Linda's football players, but a spotlight on the hardworking and skilled athletic trainers who keep our Wildcat athletes healthy and ready for action. For the Wildcat, I'm Andrew Andrade.